Come in. The door's open.
Hello, little one. What can I do for you? No, you're not interrupting. I was only reading. Come in. Are you all right? The sun came up hours ago. You should be resting. Oh, well, I can hardly believe that. Come. What's on your mind that's keeping you up all hours of the day? I promise I won't tell. I'm very good at keeping secrets. Oh. I see. Here. Come sit. Yes, I could use the company myself. Little one, you're shaking. That's what I thought. Come here. I take it you're not the biggest fan of thunderstorms? Oh, you stop that. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I've met people who are scared of rain. It is true. I'm not saying it just to make you feel better. Although I would like to. Take my hand. No, we don't produce heat on our own, but a very sweet fire elemental once taught me how to produce heat in the palm of my hand for moments just like this. No. It is not childish to be scared of things. Quite the opposite. I rather admire those who can admit their fears. I do. Well, then what were you expecting? Would it be for me to pat you on the back and tell you there's nothing to be scared of, don't be so dramatic? The things you've been telling yourself all night? Well, I will say there is nothing to be scared of. You are safe. Within these walls, within my office, in my hands, you are safe. And you'd be safe out there as well. But I know all too well that hell will freeze over before you step outside there willingly. But just because there's nothing to be scared of, that doesn't mean you can't feel the fear regardless. It's okay to accept that fear every now and again. To let yourself feel it. Knowing that eventually that fear will pass. Tell me, it's been a while since the storm has been this bad for you, hasn't it? Before you returned. Oh. I understand. I forget it's only been a few months since you came to us. All those new heightened senses can be beneficial, but then just like everything else, they do have their downsides. Soft rolling thunder sounds monstrous, and lightning becomes blinding. It's not childish. Just because the fear itself might stem from childhood, that doesn't make it childish. Everyone has their own fears, and we each learn to cope with them in a different way. And lucky for you, you are now part of a court that can help you learn to cope with it. Or at least make coping easier. Oh, you poor thing. Here. Come here. it. You're all right. I promised you that you're safe. I intend to keep that promise. Good. Keep taking deep breaths. That's it. You're doing very well. You are. No one can help when they're feeling scared. But you're doing very well getting through it. You'd be surprised how many of my court I've done this for. Oh, of course. Everyone has their own fears, even me. Yes, you would have thought after 600 years I'd be absolutely fearless, but that is not the case. Would it help you to know what my fear is? Heights. It's true. I am absolutely petrified of heights. No, I can handle being a few stories up, but once I get any higher than that, I can't do it. You know, I was there in Paris in 1889 when the Eiffel Tower first opened. I wasn't quite aware of the extent of my phobia back then. My other half decided to surprise me by taking me up to the very top, seeing all of the beautiful city, and it was supposed to be so romantic and wonderful, and the moment I looked down, I shrieked at the top of my lungs. I was so terrified, I started clutching onto one of the support beams, and I held on so tightly, the metal warped. Looking back on it, it was incredibly eye-opening. However, I have been unable to go to Paris since. No, not in nearly 200 years have I set foot in that city. I'm terrified and I refuse to go back. Now, you see, the difference between the two of us is you have a system of support. People who will keep you protected and safe and will help you cope. I have a wife who will periodically go back to Paris and send me photos of the medal I bent with my bare hands in one of my lowest moments. We are not the same. You're far better off. I suppose I should make a point with all that. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. Everyone has their own fears. And know that if this ever happens again, my door is always open to you, as is the door of everyone else in this court. From the sound of it, I don't think the storm will be letting up anytime soon. You're more than welcome to stay with me if you like. No, I don't mind. Here. Let me sit back, get my book, and you can get some proper rest with your head on my lap. Would that be okay with you? Little one, I wouldn't be offering if it wasn't okay. Now get yourself comfortable. There we go. That's it. You're all right. You're all right. You're okay, little one. Just close your eyes. That's it. Rest. Just rest. I'll keep you safe. Nothing can hurt you here. I've got you.